The judicial system of government in Nigeria have succeeded in exposing themselves. Justice Omotosho and the likes of you, all of you, federal government, woe unto you. Shame on you guys. Yes. Why didn't you come out openly and tell us that, okay, you guys are the one holding Nnamdi Kanu hostage all this while? See, this Nnamdi Kanu case is an eye-opener to a common Nigeria, to a common man in a Nigeria. Why did I say so? According to the government, they said this is a democratic nation, but the way I'm seeing it is no longer. In fact, that's what the government said. But me, I know that Nigeria is not a democratic nation. Let's be honest. Because in a democratic nation, judicial system of government is supposed to be the last hope of a common man. The judiciary, they are supposed to be the last hope of a common man. But how do I even say it? Judiciary is supposed to be a place whereby truth and law prevail over power and politics. But how do you explain the fact that, okay, the judges, our justice now, our chief justice and the judges now, they are now running errand. They are now an errand boy for the government. How do you explain that? You know, that kind of attitude did not just shatter the hope of a common man, a common citizen, but it also exposed and it also damaged the credibility of the whole system of judicial, the whole judicial system of government. Seriously. How do you explain that our judges are now running errand for the government? See, according to what Aloy Ejimako said after the court yesterday, it's now become obvious that this is what the government wanted. But why didn't they? My anger now is that why didn't they come out openly since and say, okay, this is what they want? They are busy beating around the bush. Yes, Ejimako said that these people presented Nnamdi Kanu case like a criminal case. And that is the way courts has been treating it, and that's the way the lawyers has been treating it. But after that court sitting where Justice Omotosho is forcing Nnamdi Kanu to go and open defense, you know, forcing him, mounting pressure to go and open defense by all means, it's now clear that this is a political case. You know, after that yesterday, Aloy Ejimako said that it's now clear that this is a political case. That is obvious that, in fact, when he said that it's a political case, what this means is that Nnamdi Kanu is being held hostage by the government because of his political idea and what he believes in. So, to me, it is unfair presenting Nnamdi Kanu case all this way to the whole world like a criminal, terrorism and stuff like that. You should have come openly and tell that, okay, you guys are holding this guy because of what he believes. We know that you guys are holding him because of what he believes, but you people don't want to make it obvious. Yes. That is why Aloy was linking Nnamdi Kanu's case like the likes of Nelson Mandela, what is he called? Obafemi Awolowo, Junior Martin Luther King. You know, we all know that the likes of them, they didn't commit any crime. They did not commit any crime. The government just conspire and jail them because of what they believe in. They are fighting for freedom. And that is a similar case to that of Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu is just fighting for what he believes in. Freedom. He's just agitating for the IPOB, you know, the indigenous people of Biafra. So it's not a crime. Nnamdi Kanu have not committed any real crime. Hence, the court cannot be able to point a constitution that says this is the crime that Nnamdi Kanu committed. That is just the honest truth. And that is why the major reason why, okay, the lawyers cannot be able to defend Nnamdi Kanu at this point, because the government control, there are limits at which the lawyers can go in what they say and in what they cite. If you like, if you look at the likes of those Nelson Mandela, according to what Aloy said, he said that there come a stage whereby they mount the podium and they started a defense, they open a defense for themselves. And that is what Nnamdi Kanu is doing now. Now, the reason is because if Nnamdi Kanu defend himself, the whole world will be able to hear him out and know this is what I am doing and this is what I believe in. You understand? You now see the similarity between those freedom fighter that Aloysius Ejimako mentioned and that of Nnamdi Kanu. Now, the embarrassing thing about this whole thing is that the judicial system of government, you know, have exposed the very collapse of, you know, they have exposed the collapse of justice. Yes, the judiciary in Nigeria have exposed a collapse of a very foundation of justice in Nigeria, because right now, there is nothing like fairness. There's nothing like independence. There are no respect for due process in Nigeria again. Yes, because in a situation whereby the judge will issue threats, forcing an accuser, to open a defense by all means, if not, you started following by issuing a threat. This kind of, at this point, you are sending a dangerous signal. A dangerous signal may be a sign that the constitution, Nigerian constitution, maybe the law is no longer, the Nigerian constitution is no longer guided by, the Nigerian law is no longer guided by the constitution. We are sending a dangerous sign that the Nigerian law is no longer guided by the constitution, but it's being guided, or maybe it's being guided by the political influence. And at this point, you are killing the spirit of every average Nigerian man. This will make their morale low. It will demoralize them. They cannot be able to do anything, because what Justice Omotosho and the federal government has proven to the whole world, that Nigerian judicial is no longer a temple for justice. It is now a tool for intimidation, especially when you are the one opposing the government, or maybe when you are in an opposing view. Let me use that language. Seriously, that's how I feel about this whole thing. See, for these people mind now, they go to say, then they do Nnamdi Kanu, they're dealing with Nnamdi Kanu. See, let me tell you guys, this kind of judicial embarrassment does not just haunt or maybe harm the likes of Nnamdi Kanu alone. No, it's going to affect everybody. All the Nigerians go collect, because globally, you people have damaged your reputation. You have let the world know that the judicial system of government can be manipulative. That the judicial system of government is now a place whereby if you exercise your franchise or maybe agitate for what you believe in, the courts will just manipulate and jail you for no just cause. And for a country that claims that they practice democracy, the country that claims that they practice democracy and the rule of law, I will leave you guys, to decide if this is not, if such, I don't know how to put it, if such action does not amount to disgrace. Let me use that language. If this kind of action does not amount to disgrace. So all of una wey be say una they do errand boy now, where you Justice Omotosho and co, you wey be say una don drop on a sacred robe of justice, and now we are put on that garment of errand boy for the federal government. You no go last for that chair. That chair no be your papa get them. Many people don't come, they don't go, and one day you myself you go. So no the buga. That's one thing I need to tell you. Omotosho, Tinubu, all this APC cabinets, all these northerners, everybody where they say Nnamdi Kanu, they do this and they do that, no problem. You go touch everybody. Me on kukuma jelam, because now what you want. Me on kukuma jelam. So I don't see the reason keeping him in DSS office. Come out, jail this man, sister, what you want to do. Yes, it's obvious now. Why people now doing hanky-panky, beating around the bush? Presenting his case like a common criminal case, and you have been treating it like a dime minute. You now politicalize everything. I'm quitting Nnamdi Kanu for seat and be shouting, no, this is that. And I love the way he's now the one defending himself. I love the way. I love the fact that Nnamdi Kanu is the one defending himself. It will enable his voice to be heard in the whole world. The whole world will now know, okay, this is what it is. Yes, and after much, Tinubu, 4 years, 8 years, whichever way, you will leave, another government will come. Omotosho, you will soon leave, another government will come. Now time. So make una just the buga, they do, they shake. You go touch everybody. And make God punish you, say, government will no like you, enter. You might not say you go collect. Because all the atrocity wey they commit, una no go and punish you. Una no go ever go and punish. Aje, una no go and punish. Guys, you know already now, this is Straight Talk with MEC. I would love to know your take on this, okay? One love, stay out of trouble. Stay peace, okay? Stay tuned, because I will bring you more gist concerning this Nnamdi Kanu's case. I love you all.